two communities are in mourning, and the demand for legislative action from Washington is growing after two mass shootings in less than 24 hours. In Texas, visuals are taking place on both sides of the border to remember the victims of Saturday's mass shooting in El Paso.
AK, somebody's got shot.
20 people were killed when a gunman began firing on people at a crowded Walmart. The suspect was taken into custody without incident.
He basically didn't hold anything back. Particular questions were asked and he responded.
Investigators say the motive was a hatred of immigrants. And according to a manifesto believed to be posted by the gunman, the goal was to stop a, quote, invasion of Hispanics.
We are treating it as a domestic terrorism case, and we're going to do what we do to terrorists in this country, which is deliver swift and certain justice.
Mirabel Latin was shot while raising money for her child's soccer team.
I had to pretend I was dead, and all I could say is, God, please take care of my children.
Just 13 hours later,
people start running, and that's when I start hearing shots fired.
A second mass shooting, this time at a popular entertainment district in Dayton, Ohio. 9 people were killed, among them the alleged shooter's sister. Police responded immediately, taking out the gunman in less than 1 minute.
Their amazing courage and their response undoubtedly saved many, many, many lives.
Although there is no known motive so far, high school classmates allege the shooter kept a hit list of fellow students. From Dayton to Washington, a search for answers to the nation's gun violence. Presidential candidate and El Paso native Beto O'Rourke lays the blame for Saturday's shooting at the feet of the president.
Anybody who begins their campaign for the presidency by calling Mexican immigrants rapists and criminals, anyone who, as president, describes asylum seekers at the U.S.-Mexico border as an infestation or an invasion or animals, sows the kind of fear, the kind of reaction that we saw in El Paso yesterday.
While the El Paso shooter was supportive of the president's policies, online posts state his views on immigrants predate Trump's presidency.
These are crazy people, sick people, and until we figure out why we're creating this many people like this in this culture, why we're giving them such wide sort of audiences on social media, why we're making weapons available to them when they probably shouldn't get them, those are the conversations to have.
Gun control advocates may get their wish as President Trump took to Twitter to call on Congress to come together for stronger background checks as well as immigration reform. Amber Strong, CBN News, Washington.